Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today I am so excited. I absolutely love this build. These are my favorite types of things to build. Today we are building a house on a mountain in this beautiful lot in the world that came with Outdoor Retreat. It is my favorite. It is such an underrated world. I know it is just a vacation world, so you can like properly live here, but it is one of my favorites. I love building here. It is beautiful. Today we are doing something that I have sort of done before. I have done a home like this in this specific lot, but the house was different. This one is way more modern on the outside. This one would look a bit more like a log cabin. It also looks like a house that was at some point small, but it has been, you know, there's quite a few extensions to the house. So I was very excited to build this. I was going to build something quite small. You know, I had an idea of going onto the world that came out with high school years and built just a small little family home. And then I thought, you know what, I truly want to build a house of this type again. I loved doing it the first time. And you know, I have been doing so many base game builds that when I have access to all of the packs is when I really can go wild. Plus this is my first time using the new kit, the clutter kit, so I was having so much fun doing this. It took me quite some time. This is a project that usually I would start at the beginning of the week, so I would have it ready for when I was going to upload at the end of the week. I did this in just since yesterday, so I started last night. And it is currently 4 p.m. and this has to be out by 6 because this is of the Thursday video. But anyway, it took me some time, but I really enjoy doing it. So this house has 4 floors. So it has a basement floor. This one here is the main floor. Then you have 2 floors above this one here. I loved this kitchen. As you well know, I do enjoy open concept living, but I like to have some division between space. I don't like one big room and everything tacked in the middle. So we create certain areas. As you can see, this is all a big space. So it's kitchen, living room, and dining room. We separated the dining room by using a a platform. So it's one level higher than the rest of the room. And then we divide the kitchen and the living room by a full wall and some half walls beside it. It is perfect because on one side of that wall we get a perfect place to put the fireplace, and then on the other side we have a little bit of space division. That is what I like. So on this main floor here you just have these entertaining areas. You have a bathroom and that is pretty much it. You do have a little entry hall and all of that. The basement level, you've got a smaller little sitting area. It has a gaming console, so you know you would go there to play some games. Initially it is quite smaller. I do eventually, you will see by the end that I extend the space and make it a little bit bigger, just because it was quite narrow, so it was quite hard to fit a sofa in there properly. You do have 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom on that floor. Like I said, it is a basement floor, so what I did is I created a light well. I do not like to not have any windows in my rooms, so I do create that, and on inside of that light well you can see right here I'm putting some vegetation, a bit of green, you know, a bit of life. This allows natural lighting to enter these rooms, but it also allows, you know, to have a little bit of a visual interest outside of the window. And yeah, so these 2 bedrooms here, I would consider them to be for like teenagers maybe. They're furnished quite young. They do have a very nice bathroom down here, which is pretty much copied from a bathroom upstairs. Just because, you know, me and bathrooms. But I did try really hard with bathrooms in this house, and some of them are kind of but the other ones are really nice. So I am proud of myself that I was able to spend some time decorating bathrooms, which are the bane of my existence. Then on the 2 upper levels, one of them you've got 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. One of those bedrooms would be considered the master suite. It has black walls and it has a fully black bathroom. It has a personal little balcony. On that balcony, I just put some lounge chairs and a few plants. Not too much to it. Well, that one is considered the master suite, but that, funnily enough, is not the room that I would choose. The level above that, there's 2 extra bedrooms and 1 small bathroom. So the shared bathroom upstairs is quite small and it just has a shower. Those 2 bedrooms are my favorite though, although they do not have their own bathroom, and the bathroom that they have on that floor is quite small and doesn't have a window or a bathtub. Those bedrooms have the best views, like uninterrupted forest views out of the window, and one of the rooms, which is the one that I would choose, has a skylight right above the bed, so you can just imagine how beautiful it would be to sleep there and look at the stars. It would be pretty amazing. So that is the room that I would choose. Now, we did have a few problems with this house. As you can imagine, building on a mountain, it can be quite difficult. One of the things that I most have trouble with building homes like this is when you elevate the ground too much, you lose all of the texture, so it will just be dirt and you cannot color it, so it will just look like a mound of dirt. And it did look like that for a while, but don't worry, by the end I make the 2 little mountains behind the house a little bit smaller, just so they can have a little bit or like better textures to it, and we add a little bit of sand and dirt and grass so that it looks a little bit more realistic. And those little areas on the outside, so if you leave the front door of the house, you have a little area there that I just put in some kids entertaining things. You've got a swing set, you've got a basketball hoop, and that little tent where kids can go and like play. Then you can take 1 set of stairs and you go up those sets. Then you have a little pergola that I made using roofs and some columns. Wait, I just need to put my computer on charge. So I made that little pergola over there, and underneath it is just a dining area and a grill. There's also a what's it called, a ping pong table. Then 1 level above that, on the peak of the mountain, is a very lovely pool area. I cannot understate the views from that pool area. I absolutely love building on this lot. It is my favorite world. If you do not build very often here, you definitely should. The lighting is good. There's some worlds where the worlds are very beautiful, but the lighting is terrible. This world has quite good lighting, and the views are absolutely stunning. Here is the little boys' bedroom on the downstairs, boys or a teen in the basement, and I make this room very cluttered. I put quite a lot of things in here just to, you know, make it a little bit more realistic, especially because it does not seem that he has a lot of storage. That is something that I try to keep in mind. I do not play the game, but I do see quite a lot of gameplay of different people on YouTube, and it kind of grinds my gears when, you know, they don't put like a chest of drawers or something and they just put a mirror, because it's basically obsolete. But for me, I need to the house needs to be realistic, and realistically you would not live in a house and have absolutely no storage. So I always like to add it, even if that makes the bedroom smaller, then so be it. I need that there. These are the bedrooms upstairs. I mean, one of them is for kids, so it's 2 kids that sleep in this bedroom. Initially, I was going with this yellow color scheme, and then I changed it to like a corally orange pinkish color. The views, oh my gosh, we used the windows from that pack is the windows you can actually sneak out of from the high school pack. They are very beautiful. They're one of my favorite windows at the moment. But yeah, so here is the bathroom. This is the bathroom that I like, and it has black walls, as does the bedroom. In my personal life, in my bedroom, I have black walls. That is something that I like. Half of my bedroom has white walls. The other rest, it has like a feature black wall. I really enjoy it. It's not something that I would put in like a main sitting area, just because it's my taste and it might not be everyone else's taste. But this bedroom, I just thought it suits it. So it has black walls. And it also has, like I said, a immense balcony off of this bedroom. At the moment, there's just a few lounge chairs. I did not put in a how's it called, a hot tub. So if you want to do that, then you should put it on that balcony. And yeah, I am really stoked to share this with you. The screenshots, they looked absolutely beautiful. Sometimes it's really hard to see how a house would actually look like, because sometimes you are building it and you think the house looks good, and then you start taking screenshots and you realize the house is not very photogenic. This house is the opposite. It looks better when it's being photographed. I wanted the exterior to look slightly outdated, like maybe an older log cabin that has been renovated and new windows were put in, and things were like tacked on, and a new loft was put on top, things like that. I really enjoy doing that. Anyways, there's also a duck pond at the front. It has ducks, it has swans, and it has country fish. So it's cool just to have that as well. Anyways, if you want to download this or any other of my builds, then you can of course find me on the gallery using hashtag simsdesigns or hashtag simsdesignsyt. Do follow me on the gallery. There's tons of stuff on there. There's a little bit for everyone, and if you just have the base game or just a few packs, then I have stuff for you on there as well. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for the screenshots because they are quite good. And and I will see you tomorrow for the last video of the week. So see you tomorrow. Bye.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient, and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off.